Guys, if you want to build highly converting, highly resonant ads, you need to know your customer. Well, we are building a tool that encompasses 60 different models, including the psychology that we're about to go through in today's video. Now, if you want a tool that does all this for you guys, click the link down below so that you can get exclusive access to the ad persona tool. But if you want to know how to build these into your ads yourself, this video will go through exactly that, guys. Click the link down below if you want exclusive access to the tool. Without further ado, let's get into some ad psychology. Woo!
Most ads don't fail because of creative messaging or targeting, guys. They fail because the advertiser doesn't understand human motivation. Why do people click even though they're being sold to? It's not the creative, it's not the targeting, it's not the budget, it's psychology. And in this video, I'm going to be breaking down the core human motivations behind every high converting ad and how you can apply them directly to your Meta and Google ads immediately. What's going on, ad gang? It's your boy Jerry the AdWizard coming back and doing a brand new video. And today, it's a truth that most marketeers don't want to admit. People don't click because what you're selling is good. They click because something inside them moves them to. Attention, a fear, a hidden desire, a secret insecurity. Well, guys, every scroll is emotional, every click is emotional, and every conversion is emotional. And if your ads don't connect to one of the core human drivers, then you're just broadcasting information and you're not triggering action. The difference between an ad that gets ignored and an ad that converts understands what the human brain is trying to solve in that moment. And once you see that, advertising stops being random and starts becoming engineered. So stick around, guys. We're going to get into it today. So, guys, by the end of the day, you will learn the 3 emotional forces behind every high converting ad, why most ads fail before they even launch, how to position your creative around human motivation, a simple framework to audit your ads instantly. So, guys, grab your coffees and grab your hats. It's time to spin up some ad magic. Wow! Alright, first thing I want to say is that this methodology is used in a brand new tool that we have coming out, okay? We have a brand new ad persona tool coming out. If you want to join the waitlist to get exclusive access to this tool first, guys, click that link down below and join the waitlist today. But I'm going to walk you through the principles of this particular model, okay? Our ad persona model uses many different types of models, but these are some of the human core motivation factors that we are looking at when we're creating our ads, especially how the AI ad systems work now. It's very much down to us to become psychologists of our customer, okay? Continuing to have the customer in the heart of a company making decisions, okay? And to understand the customer very deeply is our job as advertisers, so we can create ads that resonate with their emotions, okay? So this mostly taps into, guys, evolutionary psychology. Reading is very important to understand how humans operate, okay? How they move towards pleasure, hope, status, security, belonging, right? Move away from pain, fear, rejection, uncertainty, and loss. Every buying decision is one of these forces winning, okay? So, now Meta and Google operate at very different temperatures, okay, guys? So that's very important to understand. Google is very intent-based, sometimes pain-driven, immediate, and logical. Meta is discovery or interruption-based. Okay, people are scrolling, they're relaxed, they're letting the information come to them. They may be distracted. So your Meta ads must activate a dormant emotion in them whilst they're in that state. So Google is solving an active problem and Meta awakening a dormant one. And as a lot of marketeers argue about targeting or messaging, the elite advertisers argue about psychology. Now I'm going to show you the 3 dominant forces behind every high converting ad, okay guys? So first one, we can see here, okay, pain and fear. This, guys, is one of the strongest drivers, okay? So that's why it's number 1, losing money, falling behind, looking stupid or incompetent, being irrelevant or even making mistakes, okay? People have a big loss avoidance of these emotions, guys. And at this point, for example, the fear here isn't losing money itself, it's looking like you don't know what you're doing, okay? Which taps into fear of status loss. From an evolutionary perspective, guys, your brain is wired to survive, okay, and to improve its positioning within the tribe. That is its natural default. And ads that activate this loss avoidance typically can do well because ultimately humans are wired to avoid threats faster than they are to pursue gains, okay? So that's a really important thing to understand, guys. But this must be used super carefully. If you don't have any relief in your messaging as well, and you're just going in with fear, this can cause paralysis. But fear plus solution equals the action, okay? Yes, you're fearful, here's a reassurance, and here's a solution how to avoid that fear. So guys, I wanted to just quickly show you some examples of some of these ads that have been high performing that we've created in this emotional category, okay? As you can see here, here's a variety of different ads that we have used that have got us really good results for our clients. Now guys, we're gonna go into the second key motivation, which is forward looking, okay? This is when people imagine a better version of themselves. They're aspirational, they have financial freedom, they're confident, they have recognition, they have status, right? And this, guys, works beautifully in those transformational based offers, okay? That hope must be believable. And if the transformation feels too unrealistic, the brain actually rejects it, okay? So again, we need to tread carefully with this. I want to show you some examples of where we have created ads like this at the AdWizard agency for our clients, tapping into this emotion that has converted very well because we're tapping into that human desire, a human need, okay, that we have deep within our psychology, okay? And we're using this psychology to apply to our ads. Now, the final driver, guys, is completely underused in ads, I personally believe. People want to fit in, they want to be respected, they want to feel competent, and they want to feel in the know. If you study human psychology, you will know that this stems back to our days where it have been very costly to be excluded, banished, or rejected from the group. So these emotions are also really, really, really deep rooted into us, guys. You can imagine examples where some ads might activate this fear of missing out. This activates that social positioning, guys, in our psychology, right? Status anxiety is really high. And this, guys, this acceptance and belonging driver works well in B2B, okay? Really powerfully in B2B, and one that we would highly recommend testing if you have a B2B business.
Guys, if you want a tool that does all of this thinking for you, if you want a creative brain to help you discover the hooks, messaging angles that's going to resonate with your customers, click the link down below to get exclusive access to the AdWizard persona model, where you can build ads that encompasses this psychology for yourself. Click the link down below to join the waitlist today!
Now, guys, I just want to go through some emotional mapping because it's also interesting so that you can see the comparison between the messaging of when we focus on pain, hope, or belonging, okay, what those different messaging types can look like. So, here, as an example, fitness program. As a pain or a loss avoidance, you might say, hey, still avoiding those mirrors. For hope, okay, this is to inspire hope in the user. Feel confident in your clothes again, right? For belonging, join the 5,000 women transforming together. It's a community. And you can see here how those three different types of messaging, we're selling the same thing, okay? Fitness program. But those three different types of messaging tap into different motivations, okay, guys? And that's what I'm trying to illustrate here. Now, for example, if you have a SaaS company or you have a tech company, okay, something, a pain of avoidance, still manually tracking everything. Hopeful would be imagine never worrying about leads again, right? And then the belonging would be smart founders already doing this. Again, the final one here that we have as an example, again, as coaching, feel like you're missing something as pain, get clear on your next move. For hope, most businesses miss this, okay, which taps into you're in the know of things that other businesses might not know, and this gives you a sense of belonging, okay, the status and social sense of belonging. So guys, what we do, okay, we use the customer persona models. Once we have those and we have the understanding of the customer, we go and curate the plan of action for our ads, okay, which core emotion are we targeting, which subcategory of emotion are we targeting, which emotional driver, okay, and then which persona are we specifically targeting with these things. So we use this to go and formulate the different messaging hooks and angles for our ads, okay? Utilizing the emotions at its forefront, guys. Again, as I mentioned, all of this modeling and this system that I'm walking through right now, in addition, the other important decision-making factors for your ads, okay? We're building this ad persona tool so that you can go and generate the answers that you need very, very easily, very quickly, to go and create your ads with the customer at its forefront. So this is coming, guys. Cool for us to bring this to you. We're really proud of it, and we hope it brings you guys a lot of value as well, okay? But really important, guys, you start with your persona, you understand the core emotions that moves the behavior of that persona, you then generate a list of hooks, themes, and angles, resonate with that persona, make sure that you sprinkle in the customer insights and everything that you have learned about the customer, and then finally, using special crafted methodology, use these to create scripts and design briefs for your ads. Hey guys, something else that might be quite interesting and fun is that if we take a look at some ads and see if we can spot the type of key drivers that are being used, okay? Is it a good ad? Is it a bad ad? What type of core motivation psychology are they using, and what can we spot? Okay, so this is a bit of a freestyle, so let's have a look in the meta ads library. So here, for example, right? Want to see this one? Want to change lives with coaching? Okay, this is a hope. This is bring hope and aspiration. People are imagining a better version of themselves, better version of other people. Okay, this is hope and inspiring, guys. Here we can see the thing that they're selling, life coach bundle. Okay, this is not tapping into the motivation. It is saying specifically, here's the thing, here's the product that we are selling. Okay, everything you need to know to launch and grew as life coach, all in one toolkit, okay? Which is fine, but what it doesn't tap into here is that hope and aspirational theme, okay? How would somebody feel having this coaching bundle, okay? Maybe there are other ads within their funnels that tap into these, but this is some things that we can point out, for example, okay? What are some hope and aspirational things that a coach might feel inspired and having these worksheets, okay? So this is something that now we can draw through. Here, for example, with the amazing Russell Brunson, okay? And here we can see in the ad copy itself, the fastest way to get paid as a brand new, no-name coach, okay? This is tapping into that acceptance and belonging. If you were thinking about, hey, I want to be a coach, okay? And how can I get paid? It's that idea of being accepted and being valued as a coach, okay? You're getting paid quickly, okay? You're competent, okay? This is what it's tapping into. Hey, I want to be a competent coach that gets paid quickly, right? It has that motivation, that human desire. And cool that you're using it in the ad copy as well. Here, okay, we have one that taps into that pain and fear, okay, that loss avoidance. Stop guessing your future, okay? Stop guessing your future. There's a fear, right? But this is now coupled with that relief. As I mentioned, if you don't have relief within your ad as well, it can kind of cause paralysis, okay? And you don't want the user to be there. You want fear and then solution, okay? That creates the action. Stop guessing your future. Discover your best path into functional health today, okay? So, a very simple example of the pain and fear loss avoidance motivation hook. And as I mentioned, before you go and build your ads, guys, it's very important that you strategize around your customer persona, which core emotions make them move and take action, and then basing your messaging hooks and angles around those things that move decisions, guys.
Guys, like I've said, if you want to join the waitlist so that you can create ads that encompasses all this amazing psychology, click the link down below to get exclusive access to a tool that helps you generate ads with all the psychology for your customers to move the bottom line of your business.
Guys, hopefully now you have a good understanding as to the core human motivation drivers. So what is the hidden secret sauce to making your ads highly converting, guys? Hit me a comment down below if you got any questions. Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you and all the support. And before I go with the episode, if you want to watch a video on how we construct 3D resonant persona models based on the 5 pillars of buying behavior, okay, click this video over here where I got a step-by-step breakdown where I go through how we do that over here. I'm your boy Jared the Episode, and wherever you are in the world, I bid you peace, I love, and a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.